OOU, yes, OOU last year, and asked questions on it. UNILAG asked questions on it last 2 years. My students told me. So some universities are like that. Some universities are like that. Just like this person now. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Dima Tutorials. Dima Tutorials is all about helping students achieve their academic goals. Now it's time for us to prepare for Post-UTME. So this video is focused on Post-UTME past questions. So I urge you to stay tuned to the end of the video. Make sure you like the video, click on the subscribe button, and let me know in the comment section your prospective university so I can look for the past questions. If I don't have it already, I can look for the past questions and bring lessons on it. Okay, I want to start with OOE past questions, Post-UTME past questions. Okay, and the first one I have here is choose the option opposite in meaning to the word or words or phrase that is underlined. Okay, now we intend to make the reception a diurnal event. We tend to make the reception a diurnal event. The underlined word is diurnal. Okay, now what's the word opposite in meaning to the word diurnal? We have annual, weekly, a nightly, and a short. What's the meaning of diurnal? Diurnal means day. Okay, it means is it describing something that is done in the day? Okay, like you want to talk about something that is done at night, you say nocturnal. When you talk about something that is done during the day, you say diurnal. Okay, so diurnal simply implies done during the day, and the word that's opposite to it is nocturnal, which is night. Okay, nightly. So option C is the correct answer. That's the word opposite in meaning to the word diurnal. Okay, nightly or nocturnal. So option C is the correct answer. Let's see the next one. Wada said that two of his chicken dash eggs yesterday morning. Wada said that two of his chicken dash eggs yesterday morning. We have laid, L-A-Y-E-D, lied, L-I-E-D, lied, laid, L-A-I-D, and lane. Okay, which of these is the correct answer? On this channel, I've talked about difference between lay and lie. Okay, I have so many videos where I've treated questions on lay and lie. I've talked about their past tense forms, their past participle forms, and all the confusions that people usually face while using these two verbs. Okay, please make sure you keep watching the videos on this channel. You shouldn't miss anyone. Now, this question is specifically meant to test your understanding or your knowledge of the past tense of the verb lay. Okay. What's the past tense of the verb lay? Is it L-A-Y-E-D or L-A-I-D? What's the past tense of the word lay? Now, the past tense of the verb lay is laid. L-A-I-D. Okay, L-A-I-D. Now the word laid, like L-A-Y-E-D, okay, is archaic and is no longer in use. So we use L-A-I-D. So the right answer, the correct option is option C, laid. Option C, laid. Now option B, lied. Lied is the past tense of lie, to say something false, okay? So option B is incorrect. Option D, lame. Now lame is the past participle of the verb lie. Okay, lie, to recline. That's the past participle of the verb lie. Okay, I'm laying here for 5 minutes. Okay, the past participle of the verb lie. So that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about lay, to put something down. So option C, like I said, is the correct answer, not option A. Option C, laid, L-A-I-D. Now the next question, a number of doctors are not so well disposed to dash in government hospitals these days. Dash day. Okay, now this particular question has two questions in one. Okay, so we have to answer two questions in this particular question. Is a double question. So let's start with the first one. A number of doctors are not well disposed to dash. Okay, now when you have disposed to, the word that comes after it should be a gerund. Okay, should be a gerund. Disposed to means you are available to do something. Okay, when you say you are disposed to something, means you are available to do something, you are willing to do something. Okay, so that's what it means. When you want to use the word dispose to mean willingness, to mean availability, okay, you always use it with okay. I'm disposed to teaching. That means I have the time to teach. I'm willing to teach. Um, I'm available to teach, okay? He's not disposed to making the students' homework, okay? And it means that he's not available to do that. He's not willing to do that. Like I said, when you want to use disposed to mean availability or willingness, make sure you use it with the preposition to, okay? And after the preposition, what comes is a gerund. A gerund is a verb that ends with ing that acts as a noun, okay? Now, we're not talking about gerund here, okay? Let's not deviate so much. So, like I said, what should come after the what should come after the preposition to is a gerund. So we are going to check off any option that is not a gerund. So we're checking off options B and D. Now we're left with options A and C, working and working slash do, working slash are. Now let's see the next blank. Okay. Now this second gap is meant to test our knowledge on question tags. Do you know how to use question tags? Do you understand how to use question tags? Okay, question tags are those few words that you add at the end of a statement to turn the statement into a question, just like you have here. A number of doctors are not well disposed to working in a hospital, in a government hospital these days. A number of doctors are not so well disposed to working in government hospitals these days. The word we're going to fill this blank with will turn the whole statement into a question. Okay, now what's the right way to fill the gap? Okay, we have do they, we have are they. You're going to use auxiliary verb, use an auxiliary verb that is in the statement to form the question tag. Okay, now let's look at the sentence again. Where is the auxiliary verb? A number of doctors are is the auxiliary verb. Okay, so the question tag will have the auxiliary verb. The auxiliary verb in the statement is what should be in the question tag. So the one that has are is the correct answer. Okay. A number of doctors are not so well disposed to working in government hospitals these days. Are they? Okay, not do they. So option C is the correct answer. Okay. Now I'll be bringing more videos, more positive past questions for you guys. And please do not forget our post-UTME classes are starting very soon, June 16, Monday. Make sure you join us. We have a whole lot to learn. We're going to invite post-UTME past questions of different universities. And yes, it's good for you to prepare with your school's post-UTME past questions. But what if your school decides not to repeat past questions? And there's a pattern I noticed with some universities, and this started with UNILAG. And some other universities are adopting this pattern. Before, they used to take questions from jam past questions, but I noticed that some of the universities ask questions on some secondary school topics that you don't find in jam past questions. Okay, that you don't find in jam past. So some secondary school topics that you don't find in jam past questions. Let's say, for example, usually do not find questions on types of sentences in jam past questions. Do you find questions on types of sentences in jam past questions like simple, complex, compound sentences? But UNILAG, OOU, yes, OOU last year and asked questions on it. UNILAG asked questions on it last 2 years. My students told me. So some universities are like that. Some universities are like that. Just like this person now, I'm gonna put up the screenshot of our discussions on last year's student. His university had never asked questions on clauses and phrases, but he went to the exam hall and found questions on clauses and phrases. I was able to tackle them because he joined our classes. He didn't just focus on his prospective schools past questions. So this is just what I need you guys to know. You need to have comprehensive knowledge on all the topics that you are expected to learn in secondary school. I know a lot of you might not have learned all the topics. So that's why it's important for you to join our classes. In our classes, they pay just 1,000 naira per month. Just 1,000 naira per month. Do not miss it. Do not miss it. We have passed JAMB UTME and it's now time for us to pass Post-UTME. And one thing about Post-UTME is a competition. Okay, JAMB, whatever you score will be given to you. Okay, and you will pass, you have passed. What about Post-UTME? Now, a lot of people are competing for limited slots. What are you going to use as an advantage? Your advantage is going to be a high score, okay? That's the advantage you're going to have. very high score. And when you're able to score very high in Post-UTME, you definitely gain aviation. I encourage you to do everything possible to do well in this Post-UTME, and make sure you join us. Let's coach you to smash Post-UTME as well, okay? Like I said, the fee is 1,000 naira per subject. That will be all for today. Thank you very, very much for learning with me. I'll see you guys again very soon in another video.